When it comes to basic 2, oh Lord, I wished I knew this from the beginning of my kizomba journey. It took me time though to realize this thing. 6 different ways. 6 different directions. If I can do a thing to that side, I can do it to the front and to the back with my left. So I have 3 options here. Back, side, front. The same thing I have with my right leg, which I don't use as much as my leg when it comes to these things. But if you have an option to do it when you want to catch something specific in the song, where your weight is on your left and you're unable to actually catch it right there, then you always have an option. But if you're only focused on your left leg, you dance 50% of your capacity. We want 100, we want it all, right? So, watch here. We showed you weight transfer and home. We go back and home. We go front and shift waist to the left, guys. Right for the followers. Do the same thing to the other side. Back again and front again. One more time from this side. What happens here is that I pre-lead. In my pre-leading here, I do tension, lift, direction. Tension, lift, direction. Keep that rhyme in your head. Why? Because it's crucial in everything that's now and everything that will come. In my pre-lead, what I do here is that tension, little bit of a lift because something new is about to come, the pre-leading in, you remember from the past. And direction, where you want the new step to go ahead. In this case, basic 2, which means to the side. And now get ready. Tension, lift, direction. You see? So with all those combined, where does all the intention come from? My chest. So it's my chest that moves to the side as well. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relaxed, but now tension, lift, direction. And you see, before I actually go to the side, I don't leave her. I connect with the leg. The first thing when it comes to musicality is that we have a home and we have adventures. Home versus adventures. And for me, home means walking on the beat, mainly. Home also means creating connection. Home means not adventure. So home for me means that we focus on being very present in our movements. We focus on her, listening to her in the way she moves so I can adapt my leading towards her. And giving her the time to actually feel me out. How does this leader move? Because I don't move like anyone here in this festival or in this dance room. So by every partner you meet, you want to create a home with them, which means connection and not too crazy things to start with, right? But then, hold on a second. In our dance then, it's not that once you have established a home with your partner, you can just go for adventure for the rest of that song. No. A very good dancer is the one who mixes between home and adventure. So Anna, how do you feel when you dance with a guy who only focuses on adventure?
It kind of feels that we're under rush. There's not so much connection. It feels that we're just trying to achieve something, sort of. Yeah.
Or me trying to impress her how great I can hear the song, right?
Yeah.
Which is very stressful.
Yeah.
So it's not actually the most musical guy who wins her heart. It's the guy who can balance them both. Before we get into what the adventure is, I want you to play with the rhythm. And you can do this without actually catching something specific. What we're doing here is that we're playing between 5 and 8. Watch. Pay attention to the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2. I am focusing more on my active musicality, my actual adventure that we spoke about before. He starts to sing. Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. In the second part of what he sings is da ga da da da, right? So Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Normal. Sometimes you want to create a shorter gap here as well. So instead of catching all the way to you, maybe you want to catch just to you. So you dance on, you move on, and then da da da, but then dee dee. So it's the same mindset as playing with the beat from 5 to 8. The next thing we want you to do is to focus on the tone. He doesn't sing the same tone the whole time. All the way to you, right? So pay attention to create highs and lows depending on the way he sings. He goes from low, low, high, high. So now we have focused on how things sounds, right? Let's pay attention to what they sing. And put on my best suit. And put on my best suit, right? Is that what he sings?
Yeah.
If that's the case, maybe when you dance with her, come closer. And put on my best suit. And then you can go back again. Got in my car, raced like a jet. Got in my car and raced like a jet, right? Is that what he sings?
I think so.
If that's the case, got in my car. Knocked on your door, heart in my hand. Knocked on your door, for example, say yes, say yes. Very easy. You can just nod, right? Because in the dance, we don't actually talk. This is a non-verbal communication through body expression, right? But we feel a lot and we might think a lot too, right? When we dance, like, wow, what an amazing partner I dance with now, or how he leads me, or I feel the same about the follow. What's the secret behind her amazing following, right? So I'm here, we dance.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you feel? I'm approaching you.
Yeah. Eye contact. Yeah. Then start slowly with basic 1. Then maybe start like picking up things from the music, things that you could like do differently. Then maybe move to an open position. Yeah, try to combine energy from 1 to 3. I need to be alert. I need to be present in the moment because I need to focus on following and being present. I can't just like follow and be whatever because you're not doing the same thing all the time.
How do I feel when I dance with a girl? What do I feel and think? Maybe you want to know, right? Okay. First thing I feel, how will she connect to my chest? Is she the person that leans back a lot? Then I know probably this won't be the best dance experience this night. If she searches, oh, we have potential. Wow. We dance, okay. The next thing, how much is she using my balance for herself? And how much is she on her own? So even if she searches much, that if I would leave her here, it's still fine. Wow, nice. How precisely does she walk to the beat? What precision does she have in the slows, in the on beat, in the quicks? Is she able to add her own things if I create pressure release? Yes, she is. Wow. How will she respond to my eye connection that I will initiate in 2 seconds from now? Okay, she seems happy. How comfortable is she when I leave her from my frame? Does she take responsibility on her own beat to the music? Maybe she is, maybe not. Will she come here faster than the music says? No, she actually took her time around. And the way she moved was with confidence. She did not stiff up when she walked around me trying to come home fast. She moved with this Jinga flow, right? You see her? She moved and I can feel when she comes back if she moves back with confidence or not. Yes, she actually did. So she's not only comfortable on spot, not only in distance connection, but she's also comfortable when I leave her completely. She's an individual person, independent, who shares a dance experience with me.